I'm Mike Six, and here's a few tips for you with locating these fish out here on Deer Creek or any other lake. Um, I look for the contours. I want to find out where deep drop-offs are. I want to find out where points are, and I'll follow all these different contour lines here, and I'll get in close to start with, and then I'll work my way out. I've got two sonars. I'm fortunate enough to have two, so my mapping is on the top, so I can see all my contour lines. I can watch where I'm going with my headings and everything. My second one, I got my 2D, which gives me directly below the boat, tells me what I'm seeing here. And then I've got my side scan that I like to have, and I still have my mapping also on my other screen. As you can see here, we're going over top of fish. So all I would have to do on my Garmin, I'll go ahead and mark those. Hit pause, put my X on the fish, and mark. Showing my fish indicator on there. I go back and go back on my main map here. I've got my fish located, so the next time I make my pass through, I know where the fish have been. I can slide out a little bit further. I can get into the deeper water. As I come across the deeper water, as you can see, I do have some waypoints already, and these are all locations that I want to investigate again. It may not be there today, but they could be there tomorrow. But on the side scan, I always look for brush piles. As these brush piles, come up, I can mark those. Same way, just hit the screen. Hopefully we can run across the brush pile here soon, and I can show you real good. Matter of fact, here's a fish right here. Go ahead and pause. Mark that spot. Hit mark. Now I know exactly where I've seen that fish on those contour. I'm not necessarily fishing the first time I come through, especially if I'm on a new lake. Then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll run up and along the shoreline several times, getting further and further out every time. As I'm getting further out, I can see what depth. They may be setting it at 8 foot, they may be 10 foot, they may be 12 foot, and all these indications of the information I need that I can see with these fish. Right now it looks like those fish were probably running about 10 foot down, which is where we were catching them today. And those fish, they've been more aggressive at about that 10-foot mark. And that's how I scout out an area before I start fishing.